buying your very first home, don't make these 7 costly mistakes that can add thousands to your mortgage and pure stress to your life. Let's just dive right in. Number 1, do not skip pre-approval. Do not skip this part of the step. Do not go out looking at homes that you don't know if you can afford or that are within your budget. Do you remember that show that used to be on HGTV? I believe it was called Property Brothers, where they would take people out and show them their dream home, and it had everything they need and want in this house. And the people were so excited, like, oh my gosh, guys, this is it. And then they would say, oh yeah, sorry, it's not in your budget. Now, who wants to do that? That is not fun. So make sure you get pre-approved. It's going to let you know how much home you can afford, what's in your budget. So that way, when you look at homes, you won't set yourself up for disappointment. Number 2, budget for your closing costs. A lot of people don't know that all the funds needed in a purchase is your down payment and closing costs. Don't rely on first-time home buyer programs to pay all the money you need to buy your home, because the truth of the matter is they don't. They don't. First-time home buyer programs do not cover 100% of the cost. So make sure you are saving and budgeting for those closing costs that may be needed for your purchase. Number 3, do not ignore your credit score. Y'all know I got bars, right? Don't ignore your credit score. Don't be out here just living life like it's golden, you know what I mean? And then now you're ready to buy your first home and then your credit score just can't get it. You want to have at least a 640 or more when it comes to your credit score. That'll just set you up for success. You will see, if you do your own research, you'll see that you can get a home with as little as a 580 credit score. You don't want to do it. It does not mean you will be approved. And I promise you, you won't like the interest rate you'll get. So set yourself up for success. Make sure you have at least a 640 or higher when it comes to your credit score. Number 4, don't buy more house than you can afford. What do I mean when I say that? When you get pre-approved, your lender is going to look at something like the housing ratio and the debt to income ratio, right? I have another video for that, but that's what they're going to look at. And depending on what your percentage is, will determine how much home you can afford. Now, let's say that your lender pre-approves you for an amount that is like, wow, I'm so excited about that. But then you see the mortgage payment, you're like, I'm not so excited about that. You don't have to just get the amount that you've been pre-approved for. You can make sure you budget for a home that you can afford. Make sure the monthly payment is something you feel comfortable paying. If the monthly payment is higher than what you want to pay, you don't have to spend that amount. So just be sure that you budget for what you can afford for. Number 5, do not waive inspections. When you find the home of your dreams and you place a contract on it, there may be a lot of other buyers that are going after that same exact home as you. Don't waive inspections to try to beat them out. Nobody's buying lemons. We're buying homes, right? So you want to make sure you get every inspection that's due to you, and your realtor will explain all that to you. But don't waive inspections trying to beat someone out. Then you get into that home and you have all types of issues that could have been avoided and the seller could have handled before you bought the home. So don't waive inspections. Number 6, don't forget about maintenance costs. Now that you're a first-time home buyer and you have your own home, there's no landlord to call when the toilet won't flush, the furnace gives out, the air isn't working in the summer. There's no landlord to call. You are the lord of the land. That's right, it's your home now. So make sure when you're going out for your first home, set aside some funds for after you buy your home in case any maintenance repairs comes up, and they do. Make sure you have enough funds set aside just for that. Always budget for the maintenance of the home as well. And number 7, don't rely on online estimates only. When shopping for your first home, it's very easy to want to shop from the comfort of our own homes. Thank God for technology, right? But you don't want to rely on those estimates because they're nowhere near what your actual monthly mortgage payment will be. They usually advertise them lower because it's like a bait and switch. It's to get you to call in and you become a lead, right? So you want to connect with a local lender that can go over your numbers, because your monthly payment is going to be different than that online estimate depending on what your interest rate is, what your credit score is, what your income is. There's so many factors that go into what your actual monthly payment will be. So don't rely on those online estimates. Get in contact with a local lender. So now you know what to avoid and you can thank me later.
Thank you.
Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Money and Home Hacks, for more home ownership hacks. I'm your girl, Shymeia Lee. I got you covered. I got your best interest at heart. I'll see you in the next video.